Welcome to a warm and humid evening of Battling Billy Baseball. Grateful that you've joined us. Cody Garnett here, Blaine Hahn. We come to you this evening with the important need of a win. Billies are playing Navarro. We got to beat Navarro to be able to move on. If we don't win tonight, we got to play Canyon Lake, presumably. Lots of things to work out. Stay with us. We'll be back with more for the evening.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battling Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Hey everybody, I'm excited to share how the Fredericksburg Education Foundation is making a huge impact in our schools. They raise funds to support teachers as they plan awesome lessons to help shape a brighter future for students like me. Your support truly makes a difference. You can help by donating, volunteering, or spreading the word. Check out FISDkids.org. Go Billies!
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV in our easy drive-thru?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go Propane.
Welcome back. Fredericksburg ISD Education Foundation. Opportunity for a large donation. We're grateful for all those who have supported over the years. Be able to watch this.
The Education Foundation is proud to be building a permanent, self-sustaining endowment fund to ensure future excellence and innovation.
So what you have in front of you is our Education Foundation.
Thank local resident and long-time FISD advocate, Mark Brzezwara, as he makes his second $100,000 contribution to the Education Foundation's endowment fund. Mark has pledged a total of $500,000 over 5 years to the fund, demonstrating an extraordinary commitment to public education in Gillespie County. A former member of the FISD Education Foundation Board, Mark's vision is centered on supporting teachers and students through innovative teaching initiatives and long-term financial stability. The endowment is managed by the Community Foundation of the Texas Hill Country, ensuring donations are preserved in perpetuity with only a portion of annual returns spent to fund educational innovation. Mark Brzezwara challenges the entire Gillespie County community, residents, alumni, businesses, and philanthropists to consider a legacy gift to this endowment and invest in the future of Fredericksburg Public Schools. To learn more about how the Education Foundation supports teachers in FISD or to make a contribution, visit www.fisdkids.org. Thank you.
Grateful for all those who donated, especially Mark Brzezwara there. Fredericksburg ISD Education Foundation. You can find out more about them online as well. We'll be right back for setting the table for what will be this battle between the Navarro Panthers and your Battling Billies here in just a moment.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battling Billies sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends, and we will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it and giving back. That's what a community banker does.
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Bee Creek Communications, Creek Street Dental, The Inside Story, Joseph Financial Partners, and by the Real Estate Advisory Team.
Welcome back to Battlin' Billy Baseball. Last home game, last regular season, presumably, hopefully, game of this season. Navarro 19-3 comes into play, a second, third district, however you want to look at it. 7-2 in district, coming to play us. 16-10, they beat us the other night. We're 3-6 in district and currently hold the 4th spot. We've lost 2 in a row. They've won a couple, and what's really important for you to know is if we lose tonight and Canyon Lake beats Bandera tonight, also playing at 7 p.m., there will be a playoff tomorrow between us and Canyon Lake.
I don't know if you call it a playoff or play-in.
Yeah, first round playoff.
You always want to extend your season. You start the season and you say, well, this is our schedule. And as a player, you go, if we can just put ourselves in a position to extend our season. And
sure.
The boys have done that. Regardless of what happens tonight, they're going to play one more. And that's what you always strive for. Our biggest hope is we play well tonight, and that gets us into the bi-district round instead of sort of playing your own team in your own district to get to that bi-district round. And so that scenario for playing tomorrow is a tough situation, especially with all the pitching rules and everything. And
sure.
then that scenario is Canyon Lake tomorrow.
So let's talk about that just a little bit. We lost Tuesday night 5-0. They played their ace, Navarro did. Tonight we play our ace, Harrison, which is going to bring in, if we do lose, which presumably we won't, but if we do, then that sets up an interesting situation with Harrison's not available tomorrow night.
It really does. And so you just sort of go through it. And then, of course, if, that scenario of you got to play tomorrow, and then you don't know what Canyon Lake had to use in all week too. And so they've never had to do that sequence all year. And so that's why it is such an interesting, thought process and everything. But tonight is about tonight. We got to just take care of business. You're right. Harrison is on the mound with a good lineup behind him. We've played well at home over the year. We did get blanked on Tuesday. That was our first time we've been shut out all season long. And
but
so
scouting report being that was the best pitcher we've seen all year.
Right, and they did definitely throw their ace, and so you just sort of go through the process. Billy's have to take a little bit of early momentum. You hope that they can get the bat on the ball. They did shuffle their lineup a little bit. Wolf has started leading off tonight. You got a Buyer at first tonight too. So Coach Flick is sort of shuffling the deck a little bit and hoping that sort of spurs a little bit of life in the lineup and the Billies can get things going.
Well, Canyon Lake is over needing to win tonight as well, so presumably they may be throwing their ace, needing to be able to get through. Because if they lose and we lose as well, we still go forward. So there's lots of opportunity here. Grateful for the title sponsor for this evening, Diamond W Specialties. They've been sponsoring us all year and continue to do so this evening.
So if you do have a project like a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through that entire build. Diamond W offers clearing, pad work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With nearly 25 years of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice for your next construction project. Diamond W Specialties are metal buildings and so much more. Contact them at 830-998-7377 or at diamondwspecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
We appreciate it.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's Pasta and Pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
My name is David Smith, Fredericksburg FBO. This business has done now 5 large metal buildings through Donnie Ray. He is honest, enormously competent in the matter of metal buildings. He's been doing metal buildings for 35 years. Service is excellent, the work is reliable, and they're fast. Now, these are the qualities that will come through and deliver value.
Joseph Financial Partners is here for you. Our mission is to partner with our clients on all of their significant financial decisions by providing independent advice, appropriate education, and extraordinary service. We're an experienced group of financial advisors dedicated to helping you understand where you are financially, what you need to do to reach your goals, and how all the pieces work together. Call us today for a no-obligation free consultation and let Joseph Financial Partners be your partner for financial success. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Hi, my name is Anders Ecker, and we want to invite you and your furry friends to visit Fredericksburg Veterinary Center. Our mission is to create a comfortable environment where we treat your animals as if they were our own. Everyone has been working hard to design a new building with more space to provide the best care to all of our animal friends. We love our clients, patients, and especially our Battling Billies. So come see Dr. Neil Eckert, Dr. Morgan Donsbach, and Dr. Lana Bush for all of your veterinary needs. Billy Pride Uber Alice.
Ooh, man, you're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
We welcome you back. We get ready to get started. We'll introduce you to the Navarro Panthers and their lineup this evening. They come in at 19-3, 7 wins, 2 losses. In district play, number 2, Caleb Wood, shortstop, number 1. Austin Davidson, third baseman. 18, Colton Brown is pitching for them tonight. 11, Matthew Villanueva is catching. 14, Elijah Farley is their center fielder. 15, Noah Rosas is their DH. Number 5, Brandon Flynn, right fielder. 3, Maddox Adams, left fielder. Number 4, Emerson Elder is their second baseman, coached by Colton Mayorka. Navarro Panthers will get the Billies here when they're up to bat. 78-degree night, about a 12-mile-an-hour wind. It's hazy, it's humid. It's baseball.
It's pretty though.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
you
nice.
know,
Nice evening.
It still hasn't been
good crowd.
We still hasn't have a hot one.
That's right.
You know, and so, and the crowd was here early.
Yeah, and they, I would say this is definitely the most full we've had the bleachers all the way around. So Billies came out to support the Battling Billies. Grateful for them. If you're in the area, they'll be firing up the concession stand. Love for you to drop by. It's a good way to spend a Friday evening. This is number 2, Caleb Wood, left fielder, leading off for the Panthers.
Number 23, Harrison Langford. He'll lead off, face off against leadoff.
Harrison's on the mound. It's important for us to get started early. They'll introduce you to some of the changes as the evening goes along. Strike one.
I am going to try my best to keep up with that Canyon Lake Bandera game. I actually have it sort of, I guess you get live on Game Changer.
Nice.
So we'll keep you updated through the night.
First ball is a strike. Second ball is a ball. So far we have an ump who likes the inside plate. That one's outside for ball two. Has some changes in the infield for us. Brody Byer is playing first. Substituting in for Jake White. 2-1 pitch. Pass ball there for ball three.
So Harrison has a 3.3 ERA on the year, 6-1 record in 11 appearances. He has 36 strikeouts, 26 base on balls. Let's make that 27.
Walks first batter. And that brings up number 1, Austin Davidson, their shortstop.
Batting for the Panthers, number 1, Austin Davidson.
Harrison just trying to locate the outside of that plate. First batter, kind of find the edge of it a little bit. A good first pitch inside of the plate. Didn't throw much breaking, most of it's fast. Here's a low one, the runner goes. He's there, safe. Runner advances to second.
A really good throw down by Jacoby there. If you watch here on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay, ball was right on top of him, tagged him on the hip. Good call by the umpire. Got in there.
He goes to third. So this fouled off, but this leadoff hitter's got some speed. He's trying to steal himself all the way around.
He had a really good jump there, too. Batter really had to protect. Got 2 strikes on him now. Or the first pitch was a ball.
Yeah, it was low. It looked really good. Said low. So here's the 1-1. Woods taking again a healthy leadoff. Outside ball. He goes. And will come in standing up to third. So they're getting aggressive on the base path. Two balls, 1 strike. Hard hit ball. Fielded well. Misthrown, error. And that will advance the runner to second and score 1. Well fielded by Creek, but then just had time but didn't make a good throw. You can see he's disappointed there. He didn't like that. Hard hit ball straight to him.
Bobbled it for a second, but then he had plenty of time. He may have rushed himself thinking that he didn't have the time, but he would have easily thrown him out. Gets the first run of the night for Navarro. Navarro goes up 1-0.
Colt Brown, this is their catcher. For strike 1. Best looking pitch of the night right there. Not having seen Tuesday night's game, and how winning, they won 5-0, but you sort of wonder how aggressive they were. Certainly have gotten after it tonight. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Checks the runner. And again. Lifted. Bounces. Colt fields it well. It's going to be thrown to home. We're going to have off thrown. Not going to be on target. They're going to score 1. That'll be a double for Colt Brown.
Nice piece of hitting there by Colt. Single up the middle there. Then on the throw, he gets to second. station-to-station baseball. I always say that that's a prime example. Nice piece of hitting here on the Sterling real estate replay.
Too many R's.
Throw up the line there, just not in time. Navarro's coming out pretty hot here. Has hit 2 balls hard, one to the shortstop front, one to center field. Takes the early lead here, 2-0.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Steps off.
Umpire actually called time. Batter called time. Umpire granted it to him late in the set there.
Here we go. 1-0. Hard hit, fouled off. Down the first base line for strike 1. Well, so far, Navarro is showing themselves to be, it's very clear why they're 19-3. Good bats. Been on Harrison's stuff so far. I wouldn't say he's throwing his best right now. Runner goes. And he makes it to third.
Got a really good jump there on the steal of third. They've been super aggressive on the base pass early so far too. It will allow Harrison to go out of the windup. Good camera work by our crew. See him getting in safely. That was number 18, Colt Brown, their catcher. 3-1 count on the batter.
This is Matthew Villanueva playing third for them this evening. See a nice crowd there in the background. Hard hit right over Creek's head. Bounces to Colt, so that's a single, but RBI. And that'll make it 3-0. Man on first and still no outs. Sterling Real Estate Group replay. Just kind of the bottom of that zone and caught it well.
Nice piece of hit and grooved a pitch there. He had a hitter's count though. Scores the 3rd run of the inning. Next up to bat, number 14, Elijah Farley, their center fielder.
Watch this young man play basketball for them this year. This kid can jump out of the gym, all-around athlete. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Good pitch there by Harrison.
That was sort of really good on good there. Harrison grooved that pitch, stayed sort of down, and Farley couldn't catch up to it.
These work gloves?
Those really looked like work gloves. I was going to ask the same thing. They didn't look like hitting gloves.
Everybody up in the press box here to our left is saying, yep, those are work gloves. So there you go. If you're running short on some batting gloves, just go on down to your local Home Depot. Nice pitch there by Harrison for the 2nd strike. He just catches the bottom there. Bottom right, little 2-seam. Inside pitch. Ooh, thought he had it.
You know what it used to always annoy me with my batting gloves is right on the palm of my left hand, because I was right-handed, and my bottom hand. I couldn't go but 2 weeks before they would tear.
Rip it open.
Good pitch.
Got him. Out number 1. Good pitch in there by Harrison. Here's the Sterling Real Estate Group replay. Just caught that 2-seamer starting to fall away nicely there.
Great job by Jacoby there, framing that ball, framing that pitch too. We really needed that out for the first out of the inning.
Noah Rosas DHing for them. Pickoff play over to first, over to Brody, subbing in for Jake White tonight. When we get up to bat here at the bottom of the first, we'll explain, but there's been some changes even in the batting lineup. Mentioned it in pregame. Coach Flick shaking a few things up, seeing if we can't get some things going. Hard hit ball, fouled off, first base line, off the pole, and back into play. You see it there.
Great pitch there. Up to bat right now is number 15, Noah Rosas, their DH tonight.
Certainly the top of their lineup has been much more aggressive than the middle of their lineup on the base paths. So that's taking a little bit of pressure off Harrison. There's a nice pitch, swing and a miss for strike number 2.
Great job by Harrison there, locating that pitch underneath the hands of Rosas.
We had work gloves last batter. We have black and white gloves this batter. Boy, we got pink gloves over at first. Every color out there imaginable. Here we go again. 2-0 pitch.
Just missed.
Ball 1. Two-one. Swing and a miss. Nice bit of pitching there by Harrison for out number 2. And keeps the man there at first for now what will be Brandon Flynn, their right fielder, batting number 7 for them.
Back-to-back Ks for Harrison. Get us to 2 outs. There's still a runner on first.
Strike 1. Keeping with the theme of colored gloves, we now have red. Congratulations, Lady Billies, last night, by-district win. Taking out Austin Travis there in a 1-game playoff. There's strike 2. 15-0. Colton Wolf's sister, Brindle Wolf, had a nice time at the plate last night. Couple go-arounds. Ooh, inside pitch, runner goes. So he'll take second.
In what I felt was like one of the fastest softball games I've ever witnessed. I'd sort of tuned in. I trying to find the games, and I actually hooked up on somebody's Facebook Live feed, and then all of a sudden it was over. And I was like, what the heck? And I went back and I watched it a little bit, and yeah, it was like 47 minutes, I think Paige just told me over the
headset there.
And it was amazing. Girls scored 12 runs in the first inning.
Ooh. And inside pitch again for ball 2. And we will play the winner of Lavernia Uvalde. Lavernia beat Uvalde 16-3. We're not quite sure if that's also one game. We presume it typically is, but it might be a best out of 3. If that's the case, we'll find out when we will be playing. Here's a fouled off pitch. Still 2-2 here.
It was impressive.
Find out when we play with the winner of Lavernia Uvalde. We presume it would probably be Lavernia, but we'll see.
Yeah, it was impressive watching last night. You talk about aggressiveness. Our girls were super aggressive last night. I think we had like 6 or 7 steals. And talk about putting the ball in play. They did it all night last night. It was just like a train of billies would go running around the base paths. It was awesome to watch.
Here's the 2-2 pitch with 2 outs and a man on second. Here we go. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Good bit of pitching there from Harrison. That's the end of the top of the first. We'll come back for the bottom of the first. Get introduced to the lineup for the Billies. Stay right with us.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. Have you ever thought about retiling a bathroom but don't know which tile to pick? Come see us. Have you ever wanted to paint but you don't have an eye for paint colors? Come see us. Are you tired of that sun coming through the windows when your favorite Battling Billy team is on TV? Come see us for that as well. Do you want a beautiful wood floor but aren't sure which is the right one? Come by The Inside Story and let us make your house a home. The Inside Story, proud sponsors of the Battling Billies. Go Goats!
If your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, pad side work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years worth of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377 or diamondwspecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
Welcome back. Colton Wolf getting ready to lead off for the Billies. Navarro scoring 3 runs in the first inning to make it 3-0. Let's get you introduced to the starting lineup for the Battling Billies.
Leading off, number 10, Colton Wolf. Batting second, number 7, Holt Herbert. Batting third, number 4, Creek Franson, playing shortstop. Number 4, Diego Navarro. Number 13, playing third base. Batting fifth, Sam Brewer, right fielder. Batting sixth, Harrison Langford pitching. Batting seventh, Brody Byer playing first. Batting eighth, Tyler Boswell playing second. And batting in the 9 hole, Hagen Jacoby, our catcher.
Chad Flick, second year. Here we go. That's the big shift right here, is taking Colton out of that 3-4 spot and putting him at the top of the lineup. See if we can't get not only his bat firing away, but get some of his athleticism on the base paths as well. That's ball 1 that was just thrown for the first pitch from Ryan Davidson here. Out, ooh, good frame by the catcher there to make it first strike. Ooh. It was outside. Catcher sets up outside here. Swing and a miss by Colton there for strike 2.
Good change of speed here. Ball just dropped off the plate.
1-2, Colton goes down swinging. That's going to bring up Holt Herbert for us, playing left field tonight.
Number 7, Holt Herbert.
Strike 1. Davidson's got some he's got some interesting pitches here.
That's good movement there, starting them off a little different.
And there's his heater for strike 2. He's catching the bottom of these pretty good. He's got some drop-off pitches, and he's locating it well. He's moving it around. 0-2 pitch here.
Strike 3.
And that rings him up. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Holt goes down for out number 2. That's going to bring up Creek Franson, shortstop. Bat number 3 for us here.
Creek is a sophomore, batting .310 on the year. 22 hits, 20 RBIs, 2 doubles, 4 triples on the year.
Sophomore has played well for us all year. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's his first really bad pitch. Pass ball, just got away from him for ball 2. Crowd continues to fill in. Appreciate all the support we've got from the Billies. Local Billies. Here's the 2-0 pitch for strike one. You can see the little guys down there in the bottom left with the red jerseys on. Got some Little Leaguers that have come over from Fredericksburg Little League tonight wearing their jerseys and getting to watch the big boys, of which they will be one day. Grateful for their support of the Battling Billies and the role models that the Billies have set for them. That was ball 3 for 3-1 count here.
Hitter's
Important pitch here. Hard hit ball, straight up. Catcher sees it, calls it, gets it. Out number 3 for the Panthers. So 3 up, 3 down for them. And that's going to take us to the top of the second inning. Harrison back on the mound. We'll be right back after these messages.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near-silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
Arizola's mission is to provide the community of Fredericksburg and the surrounding hill country with peace of mind, knowing they can contact one company to complete any project with honesty, perfection, and quality. Whether you need plumbing, construction, or home services, we are committed to upholding these values. Arizola Plumbing and Home Services, 830-998-4336.
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Arizola Plumbing and Home Services, Arrowhead Bank, Diamond W Specialties, DR Welding and Construction, and by the Fredericksburg ISD Education Foundation.
That's why they're playing. Welcome back. New pitcher on the mound for the Billies, Diego Guevara. Coach Flick has decided he's seen enough and trying to get set for what might be happening. If we lose tonight, we've talked about it already a number of times, we will play Canyon Lake tomorrow. Because Harrison pitched a certain number, we're trying to get some of that information for you. That allows him, in his current pitch count, to be able to pitch again tomorrow. So Coach Flick has decided Diego Guevara is going to be able to step on the mound for the Billies.
Here on the bump for the Billies, number 13, Diego Guevara. He'll face off against the first baseman, number 9, Craig Hyman.
So Diego's up and will pitch, and batting now for Navarro is number 9, Craig Hyman, who is playing first for them. Ball 1 to get things started. So that puts Harrison at third.
Straight switch.
Yeah, which I don't know Harrison's typical infield play. There's a hard hit ball to Colton, who's got it, tracks back toward the warning track and is able to make the play for out number 1. That's going to bring up number 4, Emerson Elder, playing second base for Navarro. Batting from the left. Pink gloves. Good play there by Colton to read this right off the bat, track to his left. Wind kind of carrying it there a little bit. There's ball 1. One-0 pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
It's my first time to see Diego pitch, I think.
To be my second. So not that much. Good pitch there, but ball 2. Hard hit ball. It's going to bounce right in front of the right fielder there for a base hit. For Emerson, that's going to bring up the bottom of the order. Excuse me, the top of the order for number 2, Caleb Wood, which we certainly saw first time around has lots of speed on the base pass. We'll see what happens with somebody in front of him.
I wouldn't bank on a double play ball on the ground. He has speed.
Hard hit ball, again, foul off for strike 1. Healthy lead off there at first. Diego sees it, throws it over to Brody. So 1-0, 1 out, top of the order for Navarro. Here's the pitch. Runner thought about it. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off for strike 2. Diego again. First time around, Mr. Wood did what?
He got a base on balls, so he worked the count really hard, got a full count. And
this one's lifted.
It's gonna be a long
right
run.
Fielder, long run from Sam Brewer. He's more than up to the task and makes a nice play with his glove for out number 2. That's going to bring up number 1, Austin Davidson.
As you watch here on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay, Brewer to his left. Great job, good run. Gloved that pretty easily.
He's done well all season over there. Really
Right.
making some hard runs to his left specifically. He's kind of really guarded that first base line quite well. If you put it up in the air, he's more than likely going to be able to get to it.
Hey, we want to thank all the Billy Nation for listening and watching. And if you ever want to tap and subscribe that button.
Oh, tell us about this.
We are so close. Let me see. Paige texted me the other today, and how many?
Something like 60, I think. 60 away.
Man, it is. We're so close. We are at 3,920 subscribers, 80 away from hitting our 4,000 mark. And I've been with this through it all. I think I went from 1 to 2K and 2 to 3K. So all you got to do is
get us to 4.
Tap and subscribe to get us to that 4K mark. And we have great people that watch and listen. And somebody is celebrating their 91st birthday tonight. We want to wish Adela Wunderlich happy birthday. And thanks for watching the Billies and listening on Billies.live.
Fouled off for strike number 2. Yeah, speaking of shout-outs, I got told last time we were here, which was last week, I believe, there's a hard hit ball. Wolf's tracking to his left. He sees it. He's flying for it. Oh, Brody's going to be, Sam's going to be able to make a great catch. Couldn't see it. It looked like Colton was on it, but Sam made another great play with his glove for out number 3. We'll come right back for the bottom of the second.
One phone call to Bee Creek was all it took, and our speeds crazy fast. Bee Creek Communications, always on high-speed internet.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battlin' Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Well, hey there, friends. This is Paige Finley from Billy's Live, and I just wanted to take a minute to tell you about the FISD Education Foundation, established to offset the $26 million annually that are taken away by the state's recapture program. That's 42% of our FISD taxes. By the end of 2023, the foundation had given a chunk of that back, over $635,000. So do me a favor, when you're thinking about where to give your hard-earned dollars, consider supporting one of the best, the FISD Education Foundation.
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV in our easy drive-through?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Here we go, the 0-0 pitch for strike one. Diego Guevara batting off for the Billies here. Good inning for the Billies with their gloves. Fouled off for strike two.
Diego is a senior, batting .314 on the year with 22 hits and 14 RBIs.
Here's the third pitch, outside ball one. Quick shout out to Carol Harrington, longtime Billies.live supporter. I have been told, hard hit ball to right field, but fouled off. I've been told that Carol, if Billies.live is on, Carol is watching. So we appreciate Carol Harrington. Also, quick shout out all the way over from Minnesota. Bob and Margie Halverson, watching all the way from Minnesota. Appreciate you. There's ball two. So Diego is back in the count here.
Way outside.
This ball is lifted center, tracking, and it's going to come down, slide all the way to the warning track. A larger Farley is going to be able to throw it to the pickoff guy over at short, and Diego has gotten us on base. Senior gets himself a double.
Nice piece of hitting there by Diego. Really drove that ball to right center. Center fielder who has wheels is playing up, and typically a good place to play here at this park. But just couldn't run that ball down. Diego on his horse gets there pretty easily. Great job.
Pitch runner, Jackson Mellendorf. So that's going to bring up Sam Brewer. Had a great inning, the top of the second, with his glove. See what he can get going with his bat.
Little shout out in the chat to Nick Hahn, who says, "Let's go Billies." Nick is actually one of our chain gang during football season. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
That wind was a little home field advantage for us on that hit by Diego. He was tracking right for Elijah Farley, their center fielder, and then it just started tailing to the right. His left, our right. And helped us there. There's ball one. And strike one. He likes that outside.
And he likes that ball being framed. Yep. He's rewarding catchers who do a good job framing. That's an awesome job there.
Here's the 1-1. Strike.
Ooh, he called that a strike too. Ooh. Ball was pretty high in the zone.
And the chirping is starting to fly here from both the dugout and participants. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jackson Mellendorf running for Diego. That's ball 2. Full count. That was ball 3. Sam has done a good job getting himself back into this. And now you got to assume something's coming down the middle here. Or if it's been true to form, I'm looking for bottom outside of the zone here. And see if that, yep, catcher's lining up for it. Sam stays in it, fouls it off down the third base line.
Great job by Sam there. And just knowing you got to protect, especially tighten the count. Billies have a good opportunity here. Runner on second, down 3-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Here's the payoff pitch. Low in the zone. Mr. Brewer takes his courtesy walk down to first. And that's going to bring up Harrison Langford. We'll take a moment. As they take a moment, we'll be right back.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battlin' Billy sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends, and we will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
Thought we might have a pitching change there, but just a little meeting at the mound. Meeting at the mound of the mines. Harrison Langford. Got a man on first, got a man on second. More importantly, no outs.
Harrison is batting .256 on the year with 10 hits, 7 RBIs, 2 doubles, 2 triples.
We have seen that pitch a number
Harrison
of times.
started on the mound tonight, and he's currently playing third base for us. Diego has now transferred to pitcher. Nice piece of hitting.
Nice piece of hitting. Good stop by the short. Uh-oh. They got him. Jackson just did not see the outstanding play by their shortstop, Austin Davidson. It looked like he got through the gap here. You'll see it on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay. Well hit, but he tracked hard, was able to make the dive. Jackson thought he had it, and Coach Flick must have as well, because he must have waved him around. And then he was caught in the rundown here, and just too good a play by Navarro. So we still have a man on first and second. Unfortunately, we're not able to load the bases here. This is Brody Byer batting for us this evening in the 7th spot.
Great piece of hitting there by Langford, finding the pitch to really drive it. You're right, though. A great play by the shortstop there to just knock that ball down, and then have the sort of the field awareness to pop to his knees and sort of see where the runner, what the runner was going to do. Made the play, ran it all the way in, throwing it to the catcher, and then with the rundown play.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
Big swing there by Byer.
So still lots of good things here. First and second, 1 out. Love to have seen either the score or bases loaded. Here we go. Off-speed pitch. Brody swings for strike 2. So here's the 0-2. Ball in the dirt for ball 1.
Great job of blocking that by Brown, their catcher. Sort of read that pitch all the way, put his body straight in front of it. Right now, moving those runners up would be a huge, huge deal here for the Billies.
Davidson has only really thrown one bad passed ball pitch tonight. Be nice if we could get him to do another one here. He's up on the count. 1-2 here. Hard hit ball to left field. And we might be able to get 2 out of this. Yep, little bobbled. Nope, gonna get 1. Thought we might be able to get 2 for the second there. But well hit by Brody. He just ripped it down the third base line. Thought we might be able to get it because the left fielder just kind of bobbled it, but we're able to get a double out of it. So good hard hitting by him, and that'll bring up number 3, Tyler Boswell. But we score 1.
You're right, a great job of hitting there by Brody. I thought when it left the bat, it might actually take off and hit that short grass and go too, and maybe get to the wall. But scores the first run for the Billies, and then the Billies are also in business here with a runner on second and third. Brings in the infield, which gives us even more angles here for Boswell. Boswell batting .231 on the year with 17 runs, 12 hits, 8 RBIs.
He lifts that down the third base line, and we're going to have it. It's going to be fair. Runner starts late, and we're only able to get 1 out of it, but it is a double again. Tyler Boswell, I'm not sure what Coach Flick was looking at there. It hung in the air, so maybe he thought left fielder was going to track to it, but a well-hit pitch.
Well, ball lifted like that, the runner was tagging the whole time, thinking maybe the left fielder was going to track it down. Runner on second had to hold up for the runner on third, but Billy's big business here now with plating 2 runs, runner on second and third.
So this is their third bat in a row with a runner on second and third, and this is Hagen Jacoby. So again, very good position for us. 2 runs already on the board here with more in scoring position here. Really feel like if we can get either that same pull down the left field line or maybe even yank it over to the right, we're going to be able to potentially take the lead here.
Jacoby is a senior, batting .294 on the year with 15 RBIs, or 15 hits, 3 RBIs, 1 double, 1 triple.
He's at the bottom of the order, so unless they pull a double play here, this is going to be Colton Wolf that will be batting right after him. He struck out first time around, hoping for something offensive second time around. There is the third ball, and for what has been an excellent outing so far for Davidson, this inning he has really begun to struggle.
And right after that last batter, Navarro ran some guys down to the bullpen. They're warming somebody up.
There's
feeds in a strike.
Strike 1. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Hard hit straight to the shortstop. And runner says ump says he's safe at first. He pulled his foot, didn't get the tag, so that is the base hit for Hagen Jacoby. We'll get it here on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay. Just driven straight to the shortstop. See if we can get it here. Yep, pulled his foot apparently. And that will be, we'll have a courtesy runner number 2, Brooks Emmel for Jacoby. So no outs, 1 out, bases loaded, and our senior, Colton Wolf, getting ready to play at Shriner this next season. As this concludes his senior year, this would be a great way to go out, get the Billies number of runs here at the bottom of the second.
So just a quick reset. Umpire called the runner safe, called Jacoby safe at first. You now have Emil at first. We got bases loaded, 1 out, top of the lineup, going back up here to Colton Wolf. Wolf has pretty much been leading the team in a lot of categories this year, but with a .354 average, 26 runs, 28 hits, 11 RBIs, 9 doubles on the year.
This is kind of the guy you want here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now that outside pitch, which the catcher has been framing well all night, all of a sudden has begun to be closed off. Ump says, nope, we're not going to call that anymore. 1-0 pitch. That will be ball 2, high in the zone. So Colton's waiting for his pitch here. If you got to throw it down the middle now, based upon ump closing the outside. Catcher sets up the outside here. And that is ball 3. Davidson is not only struggling with his pitches, it's notable in his body language. He knows he's not doing well.
Outfield, center field shifted way over to the left for Colton to pull. Oh, called it a strike.
Here's a 3-1 pitch. Fouled off inside.
Man, if he could have just got out of the way of that pitch, that would have probably been ball 4.
Well, what was a very good outing here for Wolf with 3 balls in a row. All of a sudden, it's full count here, and Davidson's looking to get himself out of this jam. Here's the payoff pitch. Colton is going to foul that up, and nobody's able to make the play. Nearly did, though. Stays in it.
You know, early in the game, he was throwing some of that off-speed any count. Now he's just been a little more confident in that fastball this count. But, yeah, man, if he throw a really good one on that outer half, he could probably get the call right now.
There's a big gap right toward the flagpole right now for Colton if he could pull it there. Instead, he takes it off the shoulder. He's not too happy about that. That's got a sting. And Billies have tied it up. Still bases loaded. And Colton Mayorga, the coach of Navarro, says that's it. And so while they prepare for the next pitcher, which is number 10, Peyton Helford, we'll take a quick break and be right back.
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
Security State Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of our local athletes. Whether it's on or off the field, game day or any day, they're here to help you succeed and tackle your financial goals. From personal and business banking to mortgage services or trust services, Security State Bank and Trust can support all your banking needs, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Security State Bank and Trust, proud sponsors of Battling Billy Sports. Let's go Billies! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
My name is Rick Barangi, and I'm the owner and founder of the Long Neck Manor. I met Donnie several years ago because I was building a state-of-the-art barn for my giraffe, 10,000 square foot barn, and there's nobody in the area, not just Fredericksburg, but in the region, that could understand the complexities of building such a structure. Donnie's team is amazing. When they come out here, they're very professional, they're quick, they're thorough. You get a product even better than you expected.
Welcome back. New pitcher for Navarro, number 10, Peyton Helford. Quick reset on the game. Navarro jumped out to a 3-0 lead in the top of the first, but the Billies have battled back to tie it up at 3. Billies now have bases loaded. Holt Herbert's up to bat. Oh, and they complete the double play with a 5-2-3. Great job. If you watch here on the Sterling Real Estate Group real estate play, third baseman came up firing. Great job by the catcher, Colt Brown, on the turn. Turns it. Takes us to a break. We'll be right back.
Joseph Financial Partners is here for you. Our mission is to partner with our clients on all of their significant financial decisions by providing independent advice, appropriate education, and extraordinary service. We're an experienced group of financial advisors dedicated to helping you understand where you are financially, what you need to do to reach your goals, and how all the pieces work together. Call us today for a no-obligation free consultation and let Joseph Financial Partners be your partner for financial success. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, B.F. Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Colt Brown, number 3 in their lineup, leads off for his second time at bat. Good bottom of the second for the Billies. Oh, but boy, it leaves you wanting to go. Could have been so much more. There's ball 1. Outside pitch for ball 2. Here's a strike. Nice pitch there by Diego. Hard hit ball. Holt Herbert's tracking for it. He's talking. And Colton Wolf making a phenomenal catch there. It's hard for us to see. Some of these balls lifted pretty high. Good catch there by Colton for out number 1. So he's tracked the ball hard left. Now he's tracked the ball hard right.
Tell you what, he caught that ball pretty good. Wind did knock that down a little bit. If you ever hit here with that prevailing wind coming, it is starting to lay down a little bit.
Yeah,
but the ball got up in that air, got knocked down. Wolf ran it down pretty easily. Just a great job.
So 1 out, ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Says it's outside for ball 2. Lifted. Colton's calling hard for it, but Sam looks like he's going to be able to make the play. He is. And Billy's gloves have kept them in this game, especially Sam and Colton. Both of them making some phenomenal grabs in the outfield there. So Diego's doing his part. Here's Mr. Work Glove for ball 1. Elijah Farley, batting number 5 for them, their center fielder. Ooh. Nice pitch there that almost came down into it. Look at this. Ooh.
Almost hit him in the shoulder,
Yeah,
too.
It did. Ball 3. Diego's not going to beat you with velocity, that's for sure, but he is locating his pitches well, and then he's just kind of mixing it up. So there's you have behind in the count, but gets able to groove one down the middle. Throws enough off change and a little bit of breaking every once in a while to keep you guessing, and whatever they can get on it so far has just been lifted. Just nice pitch low in the zone for a full count.
That's a heck of a swing there. Man, if he catches one, if he catches one, he's swinging with everything he's got.
And that's a ball that's lifted straight up. Jacoby's going to see it and misses it. It was so high up there, it took him a while, and you kind of wonder if that wind didn't catch it.
As you watch here on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay, everybody sort of tracking. Jacoby says, I got it. And then wind or this backspin more takes it away from the backstop there. You would have loved to actually see third baseman pitcher converge, probably more third baseman there because he's coming in on it harder. But of course, with 2 outs, he's also playing back, so that was such a long run for him.
Great, but he gets it anyway. Nice K there by Diego. Good inning for him. 2 fly balls out. Great play by our center fielder and right fielder, and then gets him down looking, and we'll come back for the bottom of the 3rd.
Hi, my name is Anders Ecker, and we want to invite you and your furry friends to visit Fredericksburg Veterinary Center. Our mission is to create a comfortable environment where we treat your animals as if they were our own. Everyone has been working hard to design a new building with more space to provide the best care to all of our animal friends. We love our clients, patients, and especially our Battling Billies. So come see Dr. Neil Eckert, Dr. Morgan Donsbach, and Dr. Lana Bush for all of your veterinary needs. Billy Pride Uber Alice.
Ooh, man, you're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
Creek Franson up. Lifts the ball. Shortstop's calling it. Out number 1. Saw some replays there. Billy's going down 3-0 at the top of the 1st. Things didn't look great. Didn't score anything at the bottom of the 1st. And then pitching change to Diego. Diego's had himself a good night on the mound. Got some bats going in the bottom of the 2nd. And Diego continues to pitch well, so that brings us up to bottom of the 3rd. left-hander there, Peyton Helford. So here's the 1-1 pitch. Low and outside for ball 2.
Diego is a senior, batting .314 on the year.
Ball 3. Diego having himself a game here. Had a double first time at bat. Here's 3-1. He's going to lift that, but it's going to be fouled down the first base line. That
Actually got things started for us in the second.
He did.
A first base runner and had a courtesy runner and didn't actually plate him, but plated the 3 runs after him.
This ball is hit. Second baseman's tracking back. Everybody's talking about it. Elijah Farley makes the long run for it as a center fielder, and he is able to get the second out for Navarro. So that brings up Sam Brewer, number 5, who's played well. See if we can't get us going here with Harrison Langford on deck. Strike 1. Left-hander doesn't seem to have quite the same velocity that their starting pitcher did. But sort of like Diego, he's able to locate pretty well, has some off-speed stuff. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hung that one up in the zone. Sam was able to get on it, but fouls off to the right. Here's the 1-2. Ball outside. Goes down swinging. Out number 2.
She out number 3.
Out number 3, pardon me. So we will go to the top of the 4th. We'll be right back.
If your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, pad side work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years worth of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377 or diamondwspecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
Number 15, Noah.
Top of the 4th. We got ourselves a game. 3-3.
Big
Noah
shout.
Rosas, number 15, DHing for them.
Big shout out to Diamond W Specialties for our scoreboard sponsors. If you're, they offer clearing pad work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. They had an ad going on the last little go around there. If you need them, they've been our sponsor for actually years since I've been doing this. And so we thank them for all their support. If you're just tuning in, the Navarro came out and scored 3 in the first. Billy's come and tie it up with 3 in the bottom of the second. We are now in the top of the fourth. 3-3 is the ball game. In the top of the fourth inning, Diego on the mound for us.
Ooh, I thought that was going to be strike 3. Yeah, and top of that first inning, too, they were so aggressive on the base paths, so aggressive with their bats. It looked like it was just going to be, oh, man, there's another lovely pitch. Looks like it was just going to be a complete runaway. And then Billies were kind of able to get back into it a little bit, and the game is not only slowed down, it's almost a completely different game. 2-2 now is the count. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
And it's like it's, you know, we had a base running mistake, too.
Yep.
We hit into a double play.
Sure.
I feel like we could easily be up in this game.
Mm-hmm. Here's the 3-2. It's going to be lifted. Sam Brewer sees it, calling for it. That's his third fly ball catch there of the night, and that will be out 1. So Diego's just, he's not letting them get much meat on it. Just keeping it kind of low in there, kind of outside. Throwing some breaking stuff, put someone down the middle every once in a while. He's got to really pitching well for us tonight, giving us an opportunity. This will be a huge win against the 19-3 team. It's only had 2 losses in district. They lost to Wimberley 2-9 on the 17th of this month. They beat us 5-0 on the 22nd just a few nights ago. So sitting pretty 7-2, Davenport as well. So this is lifted. This one's going to fall.
Ooh, or not.
Oh,
nice.
My goodness.
It's out.
Holt Herbert. Woohoo! With a stellar play with his glove.
That'll be a great
Let's
replay.
get that highlight from
You can
Sterling
watch
Real
this.
Estate Group. Look at this. There's that breaking pitch just kind of sat up there, and I thought it was going to drop for sure. And Holt Herbert making the hard run for it. Thought he might be shaking out there, but doing just fine.
Big thanks to the Sterling Real Estate Group. That's owned by Tanya White Chambers. It's a prominent, accomplished real estate group here in Fredericksburg, Texas. They're recognized for exceptional knowledge, dedication, and a personalized approach. Here's another shot of that as you watch Holt coming in, laying out. Great camera work by our crew. Great job by the Billies. You mentioned tonight earlier, defense definitely keeping us in it. And again, you're right. Defense definitely keeping us in it tonight.
Good hard runs from both Holt on the left field side and Sam Brewer on the right field side. Colton's made some great grabs as well. And Diego continues to have himself quite a night on the hill. He's just not giving them anything, with the except that might have been kind of his worst pitch that he left that breaking ball up in the zone. But other than that, he's just not giving them anything they could really get a cut at. There's the 3-1, excuse me. And that's given our outfielders plenty of time to be able to track down those balls. This is in that weird zone, though, where the light is kind of not quite dark enough. See what happens here. Ooh. Okay, strike 2 there. So Diego got a strikeout to end the last inning. Let's see what happens here. 3-2 pitch. Low, and that walks him.
And I wanted to say probably about 2 pitches ago, and so now I'm not going to jinx it. I always say that there's a jinx up here as an announcer jinx. I was going to say the other thing Diego has been doing well is that he hasn't been giving them free stuff.
Yep.
And so now that he's given them a walk, or they earned a walk, let's put it that way, you know, he's been just filling up the zone. And so gets the ground ball to Boswell here to end the inning. Great job, Diego.
Good job by Diego. That takes us to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back after these messages. Nature and beauty along the fairways at Lady Bird have a way of slowing life down. While the front nine features significant elevation changes and the tranquility of Live Oak Creek, the back nine stuns with its panoramic vistas of the surrounding hills. As the home of the Fredericksburg Junior Golf Foundation and the Fredericksburg Middle School and High School golf teams, all of us at Lady Bird Johnson Golf Course are proud to support our community's tradition of excellence. Lady Bird Johnson Golf Course. Practice, play your way.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battlin' Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Hey everybody, I'm excited to share how the Fredericksburg Education Foundation is making a huge impact in our schools. They raise funds to support teachers as they plan awesome lessons to help shape a brighter future for students like me. Your support truly makes a difference. You can help by donating, volunteering, or spreading the word. Check out FISDkids.org. Go Billies!
Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth, Harrison Langford leading off this inning for us. Number 6 in the 6th spot for us. All-important district matchup, 3-3 game. Billies have really played well the last couple innings here. Tightened a number of things up. There's ball 1. Gloves have done well. Bats have done well. There's some stats for you. 1 error for each team. 4 hits for the Billies, 3 for the Panthers. 3 runs apiece. We're going to call that as a strike 1, way outside.
Oh, I already marked it a ball.
Oops. Yeah. Well, I think everybody just about did. Now he's going to call that for strike 2. So he's opened back up the outside of the plate there.
And the upper part of the plate.
1-2 pitch. Setting up the outside, inside. Thought for a second I might have got him. I got away from him. Catcher was setting up the outside. And Helford pulled it to the end. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Harrison, third baseman, fields it, throw to first, out number 1. He waited on that pitch. Couldn't lift it.
Third baseman is really smooth over there. Turned in that double play a while ago, and then that's not the easiest to play, but he just sort of came through that short hop and then just sort of ran through that ball and eased a throw over there for the first out of the inning. Great play there by Villanueva.
Number 7 here in the 7th spot, Brody Byer. He can remind me, I believe he had a double.
He did. Left field last time.
Here's ball 1. Ball 2. Be interesting to see how long they ride Helford here. They're going to try to pitch him throughout. They don't. Oh, there's a ball that's lifted to center field, and Farley's there to make the catch for out number 2. They don't have to worry about potentially playing another game. They're got their playoff spot secured.
Number 3, Tyler Boswell.
Number 3, Tyler Boswell batting for the Billies now. 2 outs. Strike 1.
Boswell also got a double down the left field line 2 innings ago.
There's that big bottom of the 2nd for us. That's the 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hard swing, hard miss. And the wind is picked back up again. You see the flag there? Standing Nice and strong horizontal. Here's the 1-2. Inside, ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Tipped.
Boswell is also a senior, batting .231 on the year. 12 hits. Scored 17 runs on the year.
Farley's going back, lost it in the lights there for a second, but makes the play. Hesitated, thought for a second there we might be able to get over his head, but he's played well tonight. That will take us to the top of the 5th. Stay right with us.
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV and our easy drive-through?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battlin' Billy sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends, and we will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
Top of the 5th inning. Diego continues to climb the hill for the Billies. And both sides have really kind of gone cold with the bats. A few bat on balls that both teams have had. Defense has been up to the task for both sides. So the pitcher's duel is on here. You got to like, though, the position the Billies are in here. I mean, what else can you ask for?
Well, especially when it comes down to, man, if you can just keep holding them in the top halves of the inning and then you get down to these bottoms late, and then we have options. I mean, we have pitching options, and, man, it just I wish we could put this away. Just not leave it to tomorrow and not
Handle
leave it
your
to
business.
chance.
Yeah. This is number 2, back at the top of the order for them, Caleb Wood. If I see the jersey. Yep, correct.
So Caleb is 0 for 1 tonight with a walk.
This is going to be driven. Colton Wolf is tracking for it. Makes the catch. So the defense continues on behalf of the Billies. Good work there by Colton.
Colton was playing deep and had to track to his even deeper, about 2 steps off the warning track there to catch that long fly ball in the book. It goes in as an F8 and out the same. 1 out for the Billies.
Very similar ball to the F8 to end the inning for the Billies from Elijah Farley there. This is going to be hit, and Sam Brewer's on top of this. He's running hard for his left, catches that foul ball for out number 2. That young man has got some wheels out there.
As you watch here on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay, Sam tracking to his left. We could hear it from up in the press box. He said, I got it, I got it, I got it. And he did have it for the 2nd out of the inning. Great job by Diego and Sam to get the 2nd out of the inning. Now up to bat the catcher Colt Brown, who has flown out to center and got a single to center.
Oh, what a pitch for strike 1. I'm impressed with Diego. Really been fearless in his pitches. Hasn't been afraid of throwing something when he needs it. Just kind of kept him back and forth a little bit here. It's a 1-1 now. Handled his business well. Clouds are getting dark out there. Here's the 1-1. Something flew in down the left field line. There's two, maybe two balls out there. There's some kids playing a bit. That may be something that they're talking about. Here's the 2-1.
Oh.
So Colt Brown is well ahead in the count here. Here's 3-1. And that'll send him down the first base line for a walk.
And almost a mirror of the last inning. 2-out walk issued. Colt Brown works the count to get on base.
Matthew Villanueva, batting number 4 for them.
Matthews 1 for 2 on the night also. Had a hard hit to center in the first and then flew out to right field in the third.
Ooh, hard hit just past Harrison's glove at third. Out to Holt in left field. He hits the cutoff man, that's Creek. And that'll be a single for Villanueva to put runners at first and second for them.
Nice piece of hitting by Villanueva. Jumped on a first pitch fastball. Ripped it to left, right past, right past Harrison's glove there on moving to his left. Which brings up Elijah Fairley, their center fielder, who has struck out twice tonight.
And we've seen him swing, and to put it bluntly, he swings with everything.
He puts everything into it. It's probably, if he catches a ball, it's going to go. It's going to move. Yeah. It's probably going to come off that bat with a lot of heat.
Here's the 0-1. Diego keeps the man honest over at second. But I will say, Elijah likes to take some hard cuts at low balls. That's been his weakness so far, so we'll see if we can keep that down low in the zone.
Ooh. Little double steal there to put themselves in scoring position, in a little bit better scoring position for both runners.
That is strike 2. So it was called a strike. Man on third there, number 18. Brown is getting himself laced up. So here's the 0-2 pitch here with a runner on second and third. Here we go. This ball is gone.
Wow.
Gone. And it might still be gone.
That ball was smoked.
Farley just yanks it down the first base line for 3 runs for them. We noted he has the ability to hit, and he did.
Was an off-speed pitch that didn't move as much as probably Diego wanted it. Sort of hung out there, middle of the plate, and Farley just sort of smoked that ball. It left in a hurry. Halfway up the pole, it looked like it was continuing to rise. It left the park.
Fouled off for strike 1. This is Noah Rosas, number 15, their DH.
That makes the score 6-3, Navarro. Here in the top of the 5th.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch, too, for strike 2. See if Diego can keep himself locked in here because he's been pitching so well. Harrison makes a charge for it and throws it out for Out number 3 to end the inning. Navarro does some damage. Billies will see if they can get it right back here at the bottom of the 5th. Stay right with us.
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, you know, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big, grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it, giving back. That's what a community banker does.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
Welcome back. Here we go, bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the lineup for us as well. That's a strike 1. Hagen Jacoby.
Hagen's 0 for 1 on the night. Reached on an error.
Ball 1. You're going to go down 6-3. Here's the this is the time to do it, because getting at the top of the order here and see if we can't get some stuff going. Colton is due some stuff.
Oh, I thought he was going to call a strike there. Yeah. I like how he did his hand like that.
He's got the he kind of flips it out to ball or strike is flipped out to the right. So you got to kind of read what he's doing here. That would be a strike, is what he says.
Strike. Strike.
So he flips his hand for the ball to the right, and he points his hand for the strike to the right. 2-2 pitch. Jacoby goes down swinging for out number 1. Colton Wolf. Glove has been on fire, looking for the bat.
Colton is 0 for 1 on the night. He was hit by a pitch.
Here's the 0-0. Outside. Catcher's continuing to do his best to frame that outside pitch and has gotten a number of strikes doing it. Here's the inside for ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Ball low. Colton's well ahead of the count here. Helford pitching a few innings. Here we go. He will take his stride down to first. Good at bat there by Colton.
Really doing what the Billies need here.
Yep.
Down 3 runs, 6-3 here in the bottom of the 5th. Billies need base runners. Billy needs station-to-station baseball here. Perfect for Holt Herber. Holt hit into a ground ball double play last time, and Cade his first time up. He's 0 for 2 on the night.
Here we go.
Woo!
Colton's going to go to second standing up, thrown behind Holt.
I was going to say, how did that not hit him?
Oh, my goodness. Look at this.
Watch here on that replay. Unbelievable that didn't hit him. I thought for sure that was going to knock him pretty good.
All right. Helford is getting a little wild with these pitches. Infield, especially first and third, is slid in pretty far, and catcher wants to have a little chat with him. Sky's getting dark, but now the ambient line is dark enough where outfield shouldn't have as much problem seeing those balls if they go high.
So, Cody, what do you have going on this weekend?
Oh, man, we got the Racket Center. Fredericksburg Racket Center is hosting a clinic with RBM Academy, which is the potential academy that's going to be run out of the Racket Center over from Austin and they're going to be in town all day tomorrow morning, or excuse me, tomorrow morning for both juniors and adults running a tennis clinic. So my kids are going to be involved in that. And yourself?
I am going to College Station.
There you go.
My daughter, good luck to all the FFA teams that are going off at state this weekend. My daughter's part of the meets team, and so they're trying to go win a little state championship.
Nice.
So we'll sort of see what she can do, and then we're staying an extra day. She has a scholarship interview and doing a lot of things. She's going to be an Aggie next year. I'll be. I'm a big college baseball fan, so I'll be watching a lot of college baseball.
Well,
UT and the A&M are playing
doing
this weekend.
Yeah.
And so it's a renewed rivalry, I guess you could say.
Did Aggie's not starting the season all that well, but boy, they're really starting to come around.
Starting to play a little better. Yeah, they had a lot of hype going into the year, and of course Texas had sort of just kept etching along and have that number one beside their name right now. So they've sort of proved it.
There's a strike one. Two different series there against the Bobcats, Texas State. Texas State put some pressure on them. Texas was able to come back the other night and take them out. Right after this pitch, we'll take a quick word from the FISD Education Foundation. There's strike two. Pickoff play attempt there at first, not successful. A little closer than you want it to be. 1-2 pitch here. Fouled off into the home, basically to the home dugout. Here's a quick word.
Together we can make a brighter future for students in FISD. Please show your Billy pride and support students like me.
Creek Fronson, 1-2, 2 men on base. Inside pitch for 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Down. Oh. Double play again. Oh, my goodness. Hard hit ball. Good hit ball by Creek, but great play by the shortstop. Making the play himself here. 6-3 double play. Look at this. Touch, throws, out. What could have been again. Still in it. Top of the 6th. Be right back.
My name is David Smith, Fredericksburg FBO. This business has done now 5 large metal buildings through Donnie Ray. He is honest, enormously competent in the matter of metal buildings. He's been doing metal buildings for 35 years. Service is excellent, the work is reliable, and they're fast. Now, these are the qualities that will come through and deliver value.
Joseph Financial Partners is here for you. Our mission is to partner with our clients on all of their significant financial decisions by providing independent advice, appropriate education, and extraordinary service. We're an experienced group of financial advisors dedicated to helping you understand where you are financially, what you need to do to reach your goals, and how all the pieces work together. Call us today for a no-obligation free consultation and let Joseph Financial Partners be your partner for financial success. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Mr. Gaddy's Pizza, Hill Country Propane Incorporated, Segner's Jewelers with locations in Fredericksburg and Bee Cave, Security State Bank and Trust, and by Strayer and Offers Incorporated.
Top of the 6th, Brandon Flynn, batting number 7. Right fielder for the Panthers. Diego still on the mound. And this ball is lifted. Foul.
Foul.
Took his sweet time. So did I. I'm not sure what he was looking at there, but that would be strike 1. Good thing, too, because if that thing had kind of spun around third, he was going to easily get a double out of that because he was bouncing far to the left. Here's the 1-1. Inside pitch, pass ball, ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off.
Flynn is 0 for 2 on the night. He had a K in the first, and he flew out to left in the 4th.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard, past Creek, over to Colton. Base hit there by Flynn.
Really nice piece of hitting there. Good pitch by Diego. Outer half of the plate. He sort of just stuck his bat out there. Almost looked like a slap hitter. Put good, I guess you call it good wood on it. Gets that single to put himself at first base. Up to bat, number 9, Craig Hyman.
First baseman for them. So no outs, runner on first. Strike 1.
Hyman squared around there. Let's see if they actually try to execute the bunt with a man on first. Up by 3 here in the top of the 6th.
Diego with the pickoff to Brody. Flynn gets back, a little dirty.
If you're just tuning in, you don't know the situation. Billies are trying to secure a by-district spot to take care of themselves and to know exactly what they're doing and knowing when they play, they got to win. And if they lose tonight, they need help by Bandera against Canyon Lake. And if Bandera was able to pull off that win versus Canyon Lake, then they would be in on that by-district game next week, a by-district opponent next week. That has not been determined yet. We would be the large school second place representative in the 2 divisions if we can get through.
Pass ball, runners advance. There's 117 of you that are currently tuned in. We appreciate your support of Battlin' Billy Baseball. We appreciate your support of Billies.live. We would be very grateful if you would extend that support to the subscribe button and just tap on that. We're trying to get to 4K in terms of the subscriber numbers. Fouled off there for strike 1. We're ever so close. We're 80 away, so if you're one of those 117 you've not subscribed and we've won your support and your appreciation, we would appreciate just a little punch back there for us. That would do us a great favor. So we got runners second, third, no outs, 1-1 here. And number 4, which is their 9-hole hitter here, Emerson Elder, second baseman, steps out to think about it here. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Especially this time of the year. You can tap subscribe, get notified. You can tune in for graduation next month. And all the playoff games that we can get the contract for and when we get approved by UIL. It's sometimes it's an adventure getting that, but it's always fun getting one of those. So
bit of a jam here. 3-1 pitch here from Diego. And that'll send Emerson down to first with full bases loaded now. No outs. This is number 2, back to the top of their order, Caleb Wood.
Wood is 0 for 2 on the night. He flew out to right and flew out to center and led off the game with a base on balls.
Oh, pitch here. Ball 1. Mentioned it already tonight, but if you're just tuning in, Lady Billies last night got the by-district playoff win. It was a 1-game playoff against Austin Travis. There's ball 2, 15-0. Very quick game, run ruled. Lots of good moments for the Lady Billies that should set them up for the next round against either Lavernia or Uvalde. Lavernia won 16-3, and they're in a best-of-3 series, so it could be a day or two, maybe Monday or Tuesday of next week before we will see the winner of that series. Hopefully we can call that.
Yeah.
Carried on Billies.live. Stay tuned.
I sort of wish we could get a little bid. There's something going on Monday at the Legends Golf Course on Lake LBJ. Our girls golf team is going to go try to medal at that state tournament. Senior Paige McDade, sophomore Caroline McDade, sophomore Drin DeGraw, freshman Lauren Gray, and freshman Abigail Bond. Coach Tim Kamen, they'll take that group over there, and they got second in the region. They said it was a lot of drama coming in. I believe, I think it was Paige, birdied 18 to secure that second place spot. Top 3 from each region go on to that state tournament, but good luck to the girls golf team as they go and try to go win a medal. Girls golf has been doing really well this year, and I haven't seen Paige's name much on that list, and so by seeing that senior up there, she was on that team the last couple years, and it was cool to see her on that group. I was actually following them all day on their little app there. It was awesome to sort of see.
Fouled off. It's full count. And then we've also got some track athletes.
Yeah.
George Stenberg now holds the 100-meter dash record for FHS. Broken his record now a couple times. And then Addison Shesso winning, was it regionals there?
She did. She won
over 38 feet for triple jump.
Triple jump. We got Rylan Kovar in high jump going to state. Madison Wright.
Swing and a miss for out number 1. Good bit of pitching there from Diego.
You got Madison Wright in shot put. She got 3rd place, but she actually goes by being the highest 3rd place in every region.
Oh,
She's
wow.
the 5th seed for the state tournament. Rylan Grona won the 800 meters. She has the 4th seed going in the state, and Abby Brown won the 1600 meters. And so a lot of representation by the Billy track team as they're going through.
Good run by Rylan. She'd been bested by Kendall Fallon of Davenport a couple different times and got her when it mattered the most to send herself on to state. So ladies are Lady Billies and track athletes and golf. Hopefully here. First round playoff for the boys here in baseball, girls, softball. Had ourselves there's a fouled off pitch straight back. Had ourselves a really good sports season this spring semester.
And then our boys golf team qualified. They got third. And that team is senior Lincoln Stotts, senior Louis Melton, sophomore Cade Wilson, and sophomore Nicholas Mead, and sophomore Tyler Morris. And they'll be going there this week too.
Nice.
And so Lincoln was actually the second high individual, shooting 3 over. So especially with Lincoln and Louis, I think they've gone to state more than a couple times. And so they're looking to go back and represent. It's sort of that Davenport and them all year has been sort of that the two teams in the district, the same as the girls. It's been Davenport and us. And so let's see if we're good representation by our Billies at golf. They've had a tradition of pretty much excellence over the last more than, I guess, handful of years, especially representing us at state. And they're all in the medal hunt. So,
well, Diego needed us to shut up about him because he's pitching himself out of a jam. My goodness. Got himself full counts, everything like that, but 2 Ks to strike some guys out here with now 2 outs. That's a nice pitch here for 1-1, but bases loaded, and this is number 18, Colt Brown, their catcher, who's batting 3 spot for them. So this will be the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, thought we might have strike 2, but didn't get it.
Just missed.
Yep. Here's the 2-1. Lifted. Creek's calling for it. Boswell calls him off. And that'll end the inning with what looked to be real damage coming from the bats of Navarro, and it did not pay off. Great pitching by Diego to get us out of that. And we will go to the bottom of the 6th. Score still 6-3. We'll be right back.
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Hi, my name is Anders Ecker, and we want to invite you and your furry friends to visit Fredericksburg Veterinary Center. Our mission is to create a comfortable environment where we treat your animals as if they were our own. Everyone has been working hard to design a new building with more space to provide the best care to all of our animal friends. We love our clients, patients, and especially our Battling Billies. So come see Dr. Neil Eckert, Dr. Morgan Donsbach, and Dr. Lana Bush for all of your veterinary needs. Billy Pride Uber Alice.
Good bit of pitching there. There's the strikeouts for the Billies, both from Harrison and Diego. Diego up to bat for the Billies at the bottom of the 6th, and we need his bat to sing.
Really do. He got a double in the 2nd, flew out to center in the 3rd. It sure would be nice for him to get us started here. Again, Billy's sort of playing for their, I guess you could say, playoff lives.
Sure.
Play-in already secured, but sure would be nice to just secure that tonight and go into next week, middle of next week, looking at your opponent, trying to figure out if you're going to play a 3-game series next week, which most of them opt into doing that, and going after it.
Harrison was pulled at the very beginning of this game for Diego in order to, if we need to make that play-in game tomorrow against potentially Canyon Lake, wanted to make sure he was available for that. Diego has more than stepped up. And that's the first ball there. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Diego is going to hit it. It's going to get past the second baseman into right field. And so that will be a good start for us. Single there from Diego. That's going to bring up Sam Brewer. Diego will trot back into the dugout. We'll get a courtesy runner. I believe that's Jackson Mollendorf. It is. So Mollendorf will be on first as a courtesy runner, and Brewer will be up to bat. Starting the inning well.
Brewer 0 for 1 on the night. He had a base on balls in the second and a K in the third.
Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Hard hit ball straight to the third baseman. Mollendorf has to get back. And he's going to have a little bit of a collision there with the first baseman on a pass ball. Wasn't able to make a move on it. So we'll let that get settled out here. He looks to be okay. Everything's fine. Everybody will kind of go back to their positions there. Hard hit ball by Sam, but just straight to that shortstop. Didn't even have to move a muscle. That brings up Harrison Langford. Jackson was able to get back, which is good because that ball nearly got him.
Yeah, smoked, if you will. Langford's 1 for 2 on the night. Had a single to left, and he hit into a 5-3 putout in the fourth.
Austin Davidson for Navarro over there at the shortstop position. He's made a number of really fine plays tonight. There's a hard hit ball, double play attempted, but wasn't able to be pulled off by the second baseman. So that's out for Jackson at second, but Harrison is able to get on at first. That'll 2 outs now, and that's going to bring up Brody Byer.
Byer also is 1 for 2 on the night. Had a double to left in the second and flew out to center in the fourth.
Ball 1. That left side of the infield for Navarro has
pretty much played like our outfield tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Everything hit over there has been,
shut
a play
down.
Has been made, and they shut us down pretty much.
Good piece of fielding from both Austin Davidson and Matthew Villanueva for the Panthers. There's strike 1.
Byer took a great cut there. That kind of cut, if he could connect, sort of shoot a ball into right somehow. There's big gaps on that side.
Pitch for strike 1. Well outside. Nobody likes that. So this is the 1-2 pitch here. It's on its way, and they're going to get him to end the inning. And so that takes us to the top of the 7th. We'll be right back for that.
Ooh, man. You're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. Have you ever thought about retiling a bathroom but don't know which tile to pick? Come see us. Have you ever wanted to paint but you don't have an eye for paint colors? Come see us. Are you tired of that sun coming through the windows when your favorite Battling Billy team is on TV? Come see us for that as well. Do you want a beautiful wood floor but aren't sure which is the right one? Come by The Inside Story and let us make your house a home. The Inside Story, proud sponsors of the Battling Billies. Go Goats!
If your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, pad side work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years worth of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377 or DiamondWSpecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Welcome back. Matthew Villanueva, number 4 spot for them. So Diego's going to finish this out for the Billies, presumably. Nice pitch there for strike one. Here's the off-speed pitch, and he says it's high. Ooh, man.
Did the left hand that time.
Yeah.
Doesn't usually do the left hand.
Ump's got some interesting signs here. So it's 1-1 pitch. That one's in the dirt for ball 2. There's Villanueva's stats there for you. There's a hard hit ball. It's going to fall right in front of Sam Brewer for a base hit for Villanueva. So he was 2 for 3 with 2 base hits there. 2 singles, but that would make his 3rd. So he's 3 for 4.
Good line tonight for him.
Yeah. So that puts him at first. No outs. This is number 14. Elijah Farley. This is ball 1 there. Changed his gloves. First 2 at-bats. Had the leather work gloves, the Home Depot specials. Put himself on some traditional batting gloves there. Here's the 1-0. Strike 1. And now the ump is throwing everything to the left, including strikes.
I would say let's not get in his wheelhouse this time.
That would not be a good thing to do.
Away is probably smart. Smart. Ooh, not like that, though.
Not like that.
Foul? Oh, he called it fair and gone. He did it again.
Fair and gone. Farley. Home run number 2 in the second time up. Tell me if you've seen that before down the first base line. Gets it to go again. This one was not near as hard of a ball.
So
but enough.
The one thing about this field, if you're left-handed, it can be a pretty good launching pad. And I saw, shout out to some old teammates, Chris Kingery and Jeremy Ottmers, both left-handers. Jeremy runs and operates the Mr. Gaddy's here in town. I saw those 2 guys, both left-hander hitters here, practice. They used to go toe-to-toe and home run derby this place sometimes. And,
down that right field line?
Oh, yeah, down that right field line.
Yeah.
They could give some balls some awesome rides here. The softball field used to be right off that, that right field porch, I guess you could call it. And there were times we had to go get some baseballs off of that softball field. So it was pretty cool back here during those times. But
Diego's thrown 2 pitches here, both of them balls. So here's the 2-0 pitch. And that one's going to be fouled off over the visitor dugout.
With that home run, it stretches the lead for Navarro to 8-3.
So here's the 2-1 here. New ball, fouled off. Strike 1. 2.
Rosas is 0 for 3 tonight. Cade in the first. Flew out to right in the fourth and grounded out to third in the fifth.
Fouls one back here to stay in it. He's going to foul that one off. Good pitch there by Diego. Still ahead in the count. Diego is. Two-two pitch here. On the way. Hit hard down the third base line, just underneath Harrison's glove, making a dive for it over to Holt to get himself on first. Still no outs.
Nice piece of hitting there by Rosas. Hit that ball really hard. It would have been a great play by Harrison. Brings up to bat Brandon Flynn, the right fielder. Brandon is 1 for 3 on the night. Cade in the first. Flew out to left in the fourth and had a single in the sixth.
Pickoff attempt there of Rosas at first by Diego. Unsuccessful. Flynn will dig back in here. Outside pitch for ball 1. Flynn batting in the 7th spot for them. There's the pickoff again. There's his info up on screen for you. 1 for 3. Nice off-speed pitch there. Flynn well ahead of it. 4 strike 2. Good block there by Jacoby for ball 2.
Kids here at the park are having a really good time right in front of us.
It's been a good crowd all night, and the kids have gotten after it, that's for sure. Fouled off, third base line. Well, you start to wonder kind of what Coach Flynn is thinking here. This is a hard hit ball. Oh,
just couldn't get it out of his glove.
What could have been straight to Boswell. Couldn't get it out of his glove for the potential double play there. But that's out number 1. And that keeps Rosas at first. That's going to be number 9 who's coming up for the Panthers, Craig Hyman here.
Hyman is 1 for 2 on the night.
We're going to have a double play opportunity, and instead it's going to be no out. Tyler just got ahead of himself a little bit there. Harrison made a nice, fielded a nice ground ball there and made the throw, but Tyler was looking for it. Here's the Sterling Real Estate Group replay. Just bounced right off his glove.
He was trying to make a real quick transfer there. The runner had given himself up.
Hard hit, straight. No again. Brody Byer fielded it well, fired it over to Creek at second. Wasn't able to handle it, so now we have bases loaded.
Ball was in Creek's glove for a second. He was still trying to turn that double play when he could have probably stretched and just got that out. We just need an out here. Bases are now loaded. Navarro is already up 8-3.
Emerson Elder here. That's ball one. Yeah, you wonder if Brody maybe just stepping on the bag here and getting us an out, and that would have made the easy third out for this, just first base play. Okay, this is lifted straight up. Creek's calling for it, and he's going to make that play. Everybody has tagged up and won't go anywhere, so that is out number 2.
Infield fly rule. Batter was out there, so that's the second out of the inning.
So 2 outs. Bases are loaded. This is fouled off. So it's 0-1. Bases loaded 8-3 here for Navarro. Farley is responsible for 5 of those. Jacking 2 homers over the right field fence. There's an outside pitch for strike 2. Kind of goes in and out. Sometimes the ump likes it, sometimes he doesn't. But he has called it quite a bit as the outside.
He's very, he calls it pretty early, so he's liked it more than he hasn't.
Going to be lifted. Boswell should have this, and he does. And that's going to end the inning with no more damage. So we will take it to the bottom of the 7th, and everything will be decided from there. We appreciate you being with us. Stay with us for just a few more minutes.
Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near-silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Moore Supply Company and the Facets of Fredericksburg, Edward Jones, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics, Tanya Chambers and the Sterling Real Estate Group, and by the Fredericksburg Veterinary Center.
Welcome back to the bottom of the 7th. Billy's down 8-3. Need to get some things going here. What we haven't been telling you all night is Blaine Hahn's been doing a little bit of research. Tell us what's going on.
So, top of the 6th at Canyon Lake. Bandera has been really trying to get their first district win of the year. They've been up most of the night. Canyon Lake stormed back in the bottom of the fifth. They were down 6-2, and now the score is 6-6 in the top of the sixth. If Bandera could squeak that win out, and now they're going actually to the bottom of the sixth. 6-6 is the score. If Bandera could get that W, get that win, Billy's would actually be into the bi-district round. If not, the game time will be at 2 o'clock in Wimberley tomorrow.
Against Canyon Lake.
Against Canyon Lake. If the Billies can't pull it out here in the bottom of the seventh, they need 5 to tie, 6 to win. And station-to-station baseball, we've seen it before here for the Billies. Leading off here is Tyler Boswell, our second baseman.
Straight to the second baseman there. Good play. Jump. Leaping grab for that catch for out number 1. Wimberley, we split the series with them. Back on the 15th, we beat them 7-2. And on the 17th, we lost 14-5. So this brings up Hagen Jacoby. Bottom of the order for the Billies.
And Wimberley is trying to win the district championship outright tonight. That's a great play by their third baseman,
who has shown himself to be quite the defensive specialist all night. I thought for sure Hagen's going to get there off the glove of the pitcher. You see that from the Sterling Real Estate Group replay here. The third baseman charges, bare hands the ball, and makes a lovely throw there.
Great play.
So that's 2 outs. Colton Wolf, top of the order. Outside pitch, ball 1.
So update on the Wimberley-Davenport game. Wimberley's up 4-1 at Davenport, but Davenport has bases loaded with no outs in the bottom of the seventh. That's a good game, too.
It is. So here's the 1-1. Outside, ball 2. Two-one pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And that's what it comes down to.
Stay tuned for our post game with Carey on the field.
Colton Wolf with his last at bat as a senior here. Outside ball 3 for full count. It's all you can ask for as a senior. Last home game, last at bat here on your home field. He's got a full count. I'm calling it. He's going to jack this thing. There we go. Hard hit ball. Second baseman bobbles it, makes the throw off. And Colton gets us started. He's on first. Good hard hit ball by him. Second baseman had made an outstanding play earlier in the inning, but could not handle that hard grounder straight at him. Had to cut a little bit to his right. Looking for that quick throw and couldn't make it. Holt Herbert. Here's the 0-0 pitch, ball outside. Holt is 0 for 2, 0 for 3.
0 for 3.
Strike 1.
For 2. He had a base on balls in the fifth.
There you go.
Grounded out into a double play in the second and struck out in the first.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Checks the runner. Off-speed pitch. Herbert was more than on it. Fouls it down the third base line for strike 2. So here's the 1-2 pitch. Low.
Ball outside.
Two. Swing and a miss. Ball game. Stay tuned for the post-game show. Tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m., Wimberley. If you have a chance and can make it out there to support your Battling Billies, we'd appreciate it. They will have a play-in opportunity, presuming
that
Bandera doesn't do us a favor. They're 6-6 here in the bottom of the 6th against Canyon Lake. And so cheering for Bandera this night. Congratulations on a good season by Navarro. They will presumably finish in that 3rd spot there, moving on to the playoffs. A good game by the Billies. Not quite enough. Lose 8-3. We'll be right back after these messages.
Arizola's mission is to provide the community of Fredericksburg and the surrounding hill country with peace of mind, knowing they can contact one company to complete any project with honesty, perfection, and quality. Whether you need plumbing, construction, or home services, we are committed to upholding these values. Arizola Plumbing and Home Services, 830-998-4336.
One phone call to Bee Creek was all it took, and our speeds crazy fast. Bee Creek Communications, always on high-speed internet.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battlin' Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Well, hey there, friends. This is Paige Finley from Billy's Live, and I just wanted to take a minute to tell you about the FISD Education Foundation, established to offset the $26 million annually that are taken away by the state's recapture program. That's 42% of our FISD taxes. By the end of 2023, the foundation had given a chunk of that back, over $635,000. So do me a favor, when you're thinking about where to give your hard-earned dollars, consider supporting one of the best, the FISD Education Foundation.
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV in our easy drive-through?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battlin' Billy sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends, and we will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
Security State Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of our local athletes. Whether it's on or off the field, game day or any day, they're here to help you succeed and tackle your financial goals. From personal and business banking to mortgage services or trust services, Security State Bank and Trust can support all your banking needs, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Security State Bank and Trust, proud sponsors of Battlin' Billy Sports. Let's go Billies! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
My name is Rick Barangi, and I'm the owner and founder of the Long Neck Manor. I met Donnie several years ago because I was building a state-of-the-art barn for my giraffe, 10,000 square foot barn, and there's nobody in the area, not just Fredericksburg, but in the region that could understand the complexities of building such a structure. Donnie's team is amazing. When they come out here, they're very professional, they're quick, they're thorough. You get a product even better than you expected.
Joseph Financial Partners is here for you. Our mission is to partner with our clients on all of their significant financial decisions by providing independent advice, appropriate education, and extraordinary service. We're an experienced group of financial advisors dedicated to helping you understand where you are financially, what you need to do to reach your goals, and how all the pieces work together. Call us today for a no-obligation free consultation and let Joseph Financial Partners be your partner for financial success. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Hi, my name is Anders Ecker, and we want to invite you and your furry friends to visit Fredericksburg Veterinary Center. Our mission is to create a comfortable environment where we treat your animals as if they were our own. Everyone has been working hard to design a new building with more space to provide the best care to all of our animal friends. We love our clients, patients, and especially our Battling Billies. So come see Dr. Neil Eckert, Dr. Morgan Donsbach, and Dr. Lana Bush for all of your veterinary needs. Billy Pride Uber Alice.
Ooh, man. You're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
I'm Kerry Burgess, Fredericksburg Standard Radio Post on Billy's Live and your post-game show for your Friday night. And tough loss tonight against Navarro, 8-3. So what were you telling the boys there in the huddle?
Just back here, to be honest, it's time to flush it and move on. We did what we could. We let some stuff slip away. We missed 2 big pitches, but that's baseball, man. I mean, that's the thing with this game, and that's why it's a hard game to love back. But I mean, like I told these guys back here, we fight, we move on, we keep responding, we do things as the Billy way, and it's gonna pay off. And I pretty much told them tonight, let's flush the bat, forget about it. There's no reason to dwell and be upset because it's an 8-3 ball game, whatever. Because our next opponent's tomorrow afternoon, and it's time to go. I mean, we remember the positive. Focus on what we did right. We hit the ball well tonight. Focus on what we did and move on from here, and let's see what kind of fighting chance we have tomorrow.
And Navarro, not a bad baseball team. They had some hitters tonight. They got a couple home runs. Really, that was the only big difference I thought in the game was that they had some big hits, just a couple of them. But you guys, like you said, responded, especially at the bottom of the second inning. So talk about how they responded even after a 3-0 deficit to fight back and get back in the game.
Well, and that's something these boys have done all year. I mean, every time there's been it's I wish it was the opposite. I wish we would put the pressure on early. But a lot of times I'm proud of the fact that we fought. That's the biggest thing. Going down 3-0, we could have easily tucked tail and said, it's over. But we responded right away. I mean, we went at it. We knocked the guy out of the game. And we can't. That's the lefty. He came in. He mixed it well. We didn't sit back as well as I wanted to. We got a little bit of aggressive there on the end. Good ground balls in play. Their shortstop made some heck of plays. I mean, their center fielder covered a lot of ground. But like I said, I can't. There's nothing to be negative about. I mean, yeah, a loss it stings, but there's nothing to hang our heads because we're still here, and we're definitely a playoff team if we just play our way, stick together, and keep fighting like we did early. I know that we kind of got a little flat, especially after that 3-run home run. And I mean, Diego did a job coming. I mean, he had bases loaded and got out of it. So I mean, there's nothing on him. We just got to keep fighting and keep going.
Well, we know that, and Paige just told me earlier, Bandera and Canyon Lake are tied at 6 in the bottom of the, I think it's the 6th or 7th inning right now. So what happens from here? You're going to have a play-in game. Do I understand that correctly?
Yes, sir. So if Canyon Lake does end up winning the game, we'll play Canyon Lake tomorrow at Wimberley at 2 o'clock. It'll be a huge game, but if Bandera can, if they can pull it off, we actually clinch our playoff spot. It's a terrible way to say, hey, we clinched the playoff spot, but we set ourselves up in this position. We've had games to give, and now it's to the point where it's win or go home. We're there. I mean, we're giving ourselves another chance, and it's going to be on us to take it.
So no matter what happens, you're going to have another chance to play another day.
Yes, sir. Yes, one more day for sure, and then we'll see from there. But I know these guys are going to be ready, and like I told them, flush the bat and let's move to the positive, and let's see what kind of a complete game we can put together tomorrow.
All right. Coach, thank you so much for your time. Good luck. Anything else you want to add?
No, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Coach Flick. That's Chad Flick, head coach of the Battling Billies. And so everything kind of hinging tonight on the Bandera and Canyon Lake game. If Bandera can pull it out, then Canyon Lake would be out, and Fredericksburg will automatically go. Now, if Canyon Lake wins, then they'll have to play in Wimberley, like he said, and that would be tomorrow. So we'll have to wait on this, and we really don't know what will happen yet. Either way, the Billies are going to play another game, whether it's the playoff game or a play-in game. So we'll have to keep you posted on that. Of course, I'll have all the details in the Fredericksburg Standard Radio Post in next week's edition, which will come up next Tuesday and Wednesday. And in the meantime, I want to thank Paige Finley, Billy's Live, for letting me have this opportunity on the post-game show tonight to always be with you guys, and I just love doing this. So we hope that they hope we can just go straight to the playoffs. I'm rooting for Bandera tonight. Anyway, we'll keep you posted on that, and I hope everybody has a terrific night.